Hello everyone, my name is Avilo, and welcome to GregTech New Horizons. This is going to be Season 1, Episode 1, and I hope you guys enjoy this adventure in this pretty difficult questing mod pack. Man, we did not spawn in a very good location here. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and try and get ourselves some food and things really quickly, because that is going to be a serious problem. So as we always do, we'll start out by punching some trees. Now I kind of want to quickly skim through a lot of the early game grinding here, because it's a lot. It's a lot, and I kind of want to just like find a good spot, preferably if I could find like a village or even one of those dungeons would be very beneficial. However, I do kind of want to mark on the map this slime island that's over there. So let's just let's throw a waypoint over here, I guess, for now. So yeah, so it begins. First things first, our first night. So as we always do, gather some dirt for a potential dirt hunt, which we will not be doing a dirt hunt. No, in fact, we will try and probably hide in a cave. All right, so let's claim this. I'm not going to worry about claiming too many of these quests until we need them. But if you need to read it, you want to read it, feel free. I'm not too concerned about reading all this just now, because if I need to get back to it, I will. But if you are interested, you can always pause the video. However, I'm not going to concern myself too much of like trying to scroll down so you can read every little aspect of it, because honestly, are you really here for that, or you just want to see how I do? I'm going to need to kill some of these things, but I will need to get some gravel. Fortunately, we are right next to some gravel, which is very good. All the quests that I just clicked through to finish off, they're going to be chiming for quite some time here. Now to get gravel, also I have a keybind set up, so I don't really need that. Or that. Can you shut up with the quests for now? Thank you. Alright, so the ability to gather flint in this by breaking gravel, that's not a thing. So in order to actually get flint, we have a crafting recipe for it. So we can do something like so. And that should also be very close to a quest. Now I need to cut down another tree real fast. Let me just go over to this guy, because I think this guy will be around tall enough. If not tall enough, we will go cut another one down. But anyway, let's gather our oak logs here. Boom, do that. Okay, so the flint. We need to basically craft 3 more flint, because I did not take. Because the quests in here are very, very particular. They're very particular about what they desire. So, in order to make ourselves a crafting table, we do like so. Oh my lord. And it begins. Okay, so the main quests, yes, blah, 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 talkie, all alone in the night, blah, 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 talkie. Now we can make some tools. This is what I'm after. Now, if you see here, the recipe has changed, so we actually will be getting a lot less items than we would normally. For example, we want to get 2 planks from a log. Here the 4. And do that. Let's make ourselves a shovel. And we will also need to get ourselves your mother. And break this, and we'll grab some food. Because I'm going to need food. Now, there is a mod in here that makes you eat a bunch of different food. So that way you have different food values. So you'll see here we have proteins. Well, I can click on this. Dairy, fruit, grain, protein, vegetables. And diminishing returns after eating any food 10 more times. So we have a little bit of a grace period with that to start off, so we don't have any issues until the sun is going to be setting soon. Until we eat 10 times. Now, that is a ginormous freaking tree. Holy cow. That's pretty sick. Okay. I'm glad I threw a waypoint down here. That's very good for us. I'm going to need like 6 wool in order for us to make a bed. And then, again, like I said before, I've kind of played a little tiny bit just to familiarize myself with what the happenings are. So I want to go ahead and grab some of the material that I know we are going to need before it gets too dark, which it in fact is starting to get very dark. And we're gonna need a lot of gravel because hey, I just realized I was using your mom to dig up some of that. That's not what I was trying to do here. We'll grab this. I'm not too concerned about destroying the landscape here, just because we're probably not going to come back here. To be honest with you, I'm not concerned about the way this part looks in particular. But whoa, little underwater escapade there. I really didn't want to have to dig in right now. I wanted to do some exploring, but it looks like I'm going to kind of have to camp out for the first bit of the night. Oh, I just realized I got a pig trophy. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that broke. That sucks. I need sand on top of gravel and all that other jazz. You, my friend, you'll be my next victim. Thank you much. I'm not really sure how that happened. That was obviously not a cow, but I'll take it. Oh! Also that happens too, by the way. They'll kind of explode for whatever reason. Hello? Can you not? Thanks, fam. Alright, give me that. And come over here. I'm gonna kill you. Now I am gonna I'm staying out a little bit past my quote unquote bedtime here. Yep, mobs are already spawning. So we're gonna this is where we do the dirt house I was just kind of talking about. Now it's gonna get real dark. Gotta get real dark for us. But if you noticed, hopefully I can notice wherever that was at. Nope. Here it is. Grab myself a torch. Alright. Now we will work on some of these. I don't have enough wool. Still need some more wool, but we'll work on some more of those quests shortly. I did, in fact, put shaders in this so you can see what is going on while I am doing things, because at nighttime there's like what is it, total darkness I think is the name of the mod. That's in this, I believe it's called total darkness. I can check that right now, actually. I'm wrong. Darker. I believe it's called, I believe that's what it is. I believe it's darker. But essentially what that does is it makes it a very spooky, scary skeleton for us to be out. And everything's going to be like pitch black. And I don't really like that. I'm not really I'll be honest with you. I'm not here for that. So I put a shader on. So that changes up the way the darker looks. I think that's the mod. If it's not, pretend with me, because I'm going to keep saying it's the darker mod. But good, we have some more clay here. We'll gather up some cobblestone. Basically break our cobblestone, or our wood pickaxe, to start with, and gather as much cobblestone as we can, because we will need it to progress in our quest. Now, like I was saying before, we need to eat multiple different types of foods, because we will gain hearts as we do so. I guess I'll put that down for now. So I'll eat that. You see those little particles that showed up? The more unique foods we eat, the more better our hearts become. So we'll slowly gather different color hearts here, which is kind of what I'm going to be after. But let's go ahead and make ourselves a furnace. Now I don't have that much wood on me, but I do have a lot of raw mutton that I want to go ahead and smelt up, so I can have some more food. And I'll get into more of the food items and things later on as we progress in this. But in the meantime, I'm just going to continue to grab a bunch of the cobblestone here and wait for it to become daytime. Dang, dude, I'm just trying to mine. Can you not scare like that, please? Because my pickaxe broke. Okay. That means I'm going to need to get some wood. And it's dark. And there's going to be bad guys. It's going to go one of two ways. Failure or success. I'm banking on success. Okay, we're here. There's not very many bad guys around at the current moment. So hopefully I can grab this tree real fast. Now they will see you from a very long distance away. So I'm... Oh, my God. Oh! Oh. Oh! 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 Whoa! Oh, shit. Well, there goes my torch. Damn. That's not. Give me that torch. Wait. Is it over here? Where the frick did I put my torch at? Oh, I did get it. I did, in fact, gather my torch. Okay. That was spooky. No way. There's some light coal here. Is there any more? It doesn't look like it. I think it was just one of those little rando guys. We are going to go this way. We're going to kill some sheepies, because I would like to have a bed before the next time we have some monsters spawning. There's some more food over there. So before it becomes nighttime, I know I see a little creeper on my waypoint. I don't really see him. Ooh, berry bushes. Blackberry bush. Nice. All right, so we have some wool. That's good. We got some blackberry bushes. And I saw an apple tree over here. I would like to snag some of that, because we can make ourselves an apple tree, which is going to be very effective for us later on. And what's this? Zinc gravel. Which can't really get yet, because we need to have copper level tools. There are some herb gardens here. Now, the reason I'm like collecting these because we will need to get a bunch of seeds and stuff from them. Kill all of these guys as quickly as I can. And then, what is this? Okay, good. More blackberry bushes. I do, in fact, need to eat them. There's a lot of food you can make with these things. There's like jellies and yogurts and juices and berry salads and all sorts of stuff. So we will need to spend quite some time looking into making food. Okay, so now you can see, since I've already eaten 10 items. Hello? Okay, I think the zombies below me. There's a lot of gravel here. That's kind of a good sign. And a cherry tree. Okay, oh, I'm glad I stuttered. Holy crap. I'm glad I marked this as a waypoint, though. But yeah, anyway. So diminishing returns. I have not eaten an apple yet. So if I eat this, it will be assisting me in adding hearts. So that's kind of how you can keep track of what foods you've eaten, which foods you have not. There's a lot of sheep here. I don't... Alright, let me just... I will kill a bunch of these guys real quick. Oh, goodness. I will kill a bunch of these guys real quick. Not all of them, because we really do need to, like... I'm not gonna kill them anymore right now. This is a flat enough area for me. I believe I'm gonna go ahead and make this place kind of my little starting area, little startup home. Easiest thing for me to do right now is probably do your usual little hobbit hole guy. That's right. If you wait too long, you will not be able to break blocks when you don't have any food in your belly. So let's go ahead and cook up some pork chops, because we haven't eaten the pork chops yet. So that should do some good for us. It is becoming nighttime. I do need to gather some wood because I don't have any wood on me. I'm gonna be throwing this torch around everywhere. Okay, let's eat this. This will let me break blocks. I'm just gonna leave that torch there, honestly, because it's pissed me off. And then I guess I would never run out of wood if I chopped that thing down, but I'm not going to be doing that with a single wooden axe. That would be ridiculous. And there are some fruit trees around here, it looks like. So we have, what is that? Just an apple tree, and then there's a pine tree. Let me go ahead and snag this wood here. Hello, Mr. Sheepies. So I can make some chests and whatnot, and then I'm also going to need to start working on some tinker's tools so my tools don't break so quickly, and I will have a means to repair them. Okay, so here's my little hidey hole that I've got just kind of for the time being. There are lots of monsters that are out here right now. But I just kind of dug out a little area here. So hopefully we can start working on some of the stuff we need. That's going to be really frustrating, though, is listening to those guys yap up there. But I got some spruce logs. Let's look at our quests. Let's first things first. Let's look at our quests. So we need to make a chest. In order to make a chest, you are going to need 2 logs to make 4 planks, and then you take 4 more logs and a piece of flint, and then bam. Now you got yourself a little chest. And then with your chest, You dump all your crap in there that you've been gathering up that you don't really need on you anymore, and you can organize it, and so now your inventory looks a lot better, and you can breathe. You breathe. Take a little nibble of some steak. Get some more hearts back, and cook that up. When I grab... Just actually, you know what? We're gonna do something first. I want to make an apple sapling. I want to make an apple sapling, and now I can have these apples. I have eaten them, but I need to make us a soft mallet, which is gonna take 6 planks and a stick. We take this soft mallet. I'm going to go ahead and do it to both of these. I'm going to make some apple juice, because this apple juice is actually going to fill us up a lot better than just the apple wood. I'm going to claim this so we can get another chest, just because I don't have enough wood and things on me right now. We're going to do this. Okay. So now that we've completed that, we need to work on a bed. I can make a bed. I believe I have enough material for it. We're going to find out. I may not, and if I don't, then we're going to run into a little bit of an issue here. So, 1, 2, 3. It's going to make 6 of those. That's not how you do that. To make a fence, we do like so. And then we do like so. If you saw, to make a bed, dang, we are so close. I don't have enough wood on me still. This is why we need to get into Tinkers. Because once we get into making Tinkers items, because that's what this unlocks. This is really going to unlock our new area here. And once we can get started into Tinkers, we can make flint tools, which will be a lot quicker. So in the meantime, we're going to have to do what we did last time and wait it out. All right, it is 6:30 in the day here. So we're going to grab all of our gardens, this sapling, our berries, and we're going to get ready to chop some trees, as well as hopefully plant some things. Oh! Spooky. We're going to fix this freaking hole that we have in the ground now. It's awesome. Love that. Love that freaking creeper just try to absolutely ruin my day. I need to focus on getting this bed so that way we can set our spawn, so that way we don't end up dying in a very unfortunate and horrible death and then have to make a trek all the way back over here, which we almost did, because that creeper really could have made my day very bad. Very, very bad, in fact. Oh my god, I see a what's that, baby skeleton? Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That is okay. We are here. We are here. We're here. We are good. I misclicked. Oh, that's fine. Nope, that apparently doesn't work. Okay, we'll do this. All right, give me that back. Can we please? We can. We can make the bed. It says we cannot, but it's lying. It's because it wants us to make a white bed, or a yellow bed, which we have the material for a white bed. We're gonna expand this just a teensy tiny bit so it matches up. I really should make another shovel, but I have not done that yet. Bam! Respawn point set. Okay, so now I don't feel as bad if we get 100% Shrek'd right off the bat. I know that little guy is going to be out there somewhere again. One thing we can do while we're in here. Let's go put that back. Okay. So these gardens, you can get a lot of things from them. And that, in fact, is what I need to work on right now, is getting all kinds of stuffs and things from them. Yes. All right, so all of these are different foods. There's still more gardens and things, but they will make seeds. So I need like one seed of each, honestly. Let's put the apple sapling back for now. A parsnip, some broccoli, the textile garden back there, the asparagus, because I need to keep some food in here so I can just eat them very, very quickly. Okay, so I've got all that. My textile garden, that should make, okay, that just gives me cotton. This will give me a bunch of peppers and okra and all sorts of stuff. Oops. Put the cotton in there for now. Do that. Tomato and peas. Okay, so everything else that I have in here, I'm pretty much going to have to turn into a seed. And all you got to do is throw it in your inventory and turn it into a seed unless it's an edible root. Which, if that's the case, once I'm done with this, I will... Hello? I will just... can I not? Okay, thank you. I thought I could. Boom, boom, boom. Making lots of seeds here. So we can make lots of food in the future, just kind of keeping everything growing. And at some point, once we're like making a bunch of the or growing a bunch of these, we'll do like a dedicated farm for them. Pumpkin, I think you actually have to smash with a mallet, don't you? Something like that. Something. What do you do with this pumpkin? Oh, it takes 2 pumpkins. That's stupid. No, what? No, it doesn't. It takes. Oh, it's just a regular hand. Okay, you gotta use a hammer, not a soft mallet. Okay, I'm a silly goose. So put that away, put that away. And then we will grab... I think you can make cotton seeds, right? Yes, I can make cotton seeds. Because cotton, we will be able to use 2 of these to make regular cotton. And that is actually more beneficial than whatever BS cotton seed I just made right there, because I didn't know that was a crafting recipe for that. So we'll do that instead. So let me eat this root, actually. Get some more hearts going with that. I need to make another shovel, but I feel like it'd be such a waste of wood for me to go ahead and do that now. My little piggy thing. Oh, that's not a baby skeleton. He's just a regular skeleton. But he's in the water. Okay. All right. Well, this sucks. I do need to make another... I do need to make another shovel real quick so I can kind of plan out my garden better. The blackberry bush I will put near the other blackberry bushes after I grab this apple and eat this apple. And that zombie should just kind of burn to death, honestly. Or not. Hey. Okay. All right. Oh, it's a... Oh, it's a giant zombie. And he also wasn't, because the tree canopy was really large, and I'm gonna have to kill... Okay. Alright, so he's dead. I need to make another shovel real quick. So let me get a shovel and some other items and just kind of start getting this place presentable. So I'll be back. Some rubber wood here. That's cool. We're gonna need that later on. Heck yeah. One thing I definitely forgot to do is I can go into my quests and grab some of these food items here, and that'll help me just a little bit more in eating what I currently have. So let me try and just gather some of this real fast. Just ones that have like better food items. Okay. So we'll take this for the time being, so that way we can eat. And let me get back to what I was doing. All right. So I've put down the apple sapling over there and the rubber saplings that we found over there. And then finished up our little, start to our garden here. The sun is beginning to set, but I just kind of wanted to get a little bit of our basics down before we call it for the episode, just to make sure that we can start off looking pretty good for the start of next episode. There's a lot more that I want to do as far as, clearing all this out, leveling all this out, but I'll probably do some of that off camera and then work on a potential base design. But until then, I just kind of wanted to get things started. Hopefully we can do more as far as getting into progression of the pack next episode. But thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.